Life is getting faster and faster, and it is kind of scary. But I do believe that that is the way that it is kind of always played out. Even when you look at the history of the Earth and the history of life on Earth, obviously we've gone from simple organisms over millions and millions of years, and then that has slowly evolved and developed into more complex species and systems, whether that's the weather, whether that's the plant life. And then that has ultimately led to our evolution. And we have then kind of tinkered around with things and made life even more complex with the things we've invented, with our lifestyles, with the way we've manipulated the environment. So it is scary. And now we're on the cusp of this era of AI and algorithms and information and hyper productivity and faster and faster pace of living. And it doesn't sit well with us. And that's because our organism, us as a species, we've not evolved to be around this 24-hour system, of ever increasing information, more and more things to do, more and more things to think about. And it's kind of overwhelming us right now. So this is why I think there's a movement towards, it's almost like, not that it's against technology, but it's against using technology just endlessly. So you think of like consuming content, even in your work life, like we've always wanted a work-life balance, so leisure, rest, and work. And that's what I think we're fighting against. This system we've created, economics, education, work, they don't really fit in with our biology. The earth is in this kind of 24-hour cycle, and that's what we're used to. We're used to being active in the day, maybe for 12 hours or more, and then resting at night, maybe for like 8, 9 hours or whatever you can function on. But we've interrupted that ever since the alarm clock, ever since like artificial light with the light bulb and candles. We kind of interfered with that, and we didn't really think of the repercussions. And I think now we're feeling it. And the mind is the thing that is, and the body in a sense, that is showing this, the deterioration of our cognition, whether that's later on in life or currently with people like consuming endless content. They can't concentrate. There's an increase in anxiety and depression because there's so many options in life. There's so many directions to go. It's overwhelming. So it's just something to think about as we kind of implement this AI and algorithms and robotics. Know that we are not designed to be 24/7. That is not the way nature intended it.